Hello there everyone, my name's Ayumu Kagami, and I'm going to do a quick tutorial of the game. Just gonna play as a human, and you know what, that's good enough. You will be named... Tutorial. You know what, you'll be named Frank. You know what, just give me a random name. Farman. I hit cancel. I did try to do another tutorial, but I crashed the game right off the bat. So let's use Farman. So there we go. Game gets up and running. You just grab all your equipment. You can shift and pick things up a little bit better. I wanted this first. And then you complete all your quests, and then you just have to warp down to your planet. And I did notice, and I'd have to take a double check and ask the makers of this game if when you come on a planet that has nothing but mushrooms on it, because that's where the other character started on a planet with nothing but mushrooms, if you can proceed that way. I'm not sure if you can, because I know you need trees to build, or you need wood to build the crafting table. And one thing about the combat is it's different than a lot of games. You take a lot of damage because you're a pretty squishy person. So just hit your C key or whatever you have set to it. And I think I need wooden planks. Is that what I need? Yep, wooden planks. And you can just type in the number right here. Can I do 35? I cannot. I need more. So you just collect enough of this. Get enough wood, trees, and all that fun stuff. And I will be making some cuts in this video when I just need to get the material necessary. So, unless this tree gives me enough to get 35, then we'll cut this video right now. Alright, now we absolutely should have enough. And pixels are what you use to build a lot of things. Completing a quest can get you some extra pixels. But pixels pretty much just kill some enemies, and you can get some pixels. So let's see, do I have enough? What do I need? 35, so put in 12. Yeah, and that gave me 35. So you make your crafting table. Right off the bat, you get, and then your reward right here, see, 10 pixels, and then you just got to cook something. So this gets more into the multi-step process, and one of my best advice is to go back to your ship, because you can always place things on your ship, and then you can build from here. So what you're going to need is, it's for cooking, you're going to need a campfire, and it will, I think it explains it, food fight, let's see. Obtain alien meat with a bow, cook it on a campfire, and then there you go. I usually leave the campfire down there. Let's get off that. So I will uncut this when I get back down, and I have made a bow. Because I need some materials for it, and you can always pull it up just in the crafting thing, which is pretty cool. And I'll even pull it up quickly, just so I can show you what there is to make a bow. Just type it in bow. Spell it correctly, type in bow, hunting bow. You just need some plant fibers and some unrefined wood. So once I've gotten that, I will uncut this and come right back. Okay, so I've gotten some plant fibers. You just go right here, type in bow, and you make yourself a bow. Craft it up. It's in my inventory right here. So, you know, obviously, however you like. There's also a second backpack. Typically starts out with your materials, but you have a second backpack. And you can put whatever you'd like into it. So with the bow, to get the meat, I also just place my furnace down. Or, I'm sorry, that is a campfire. So you have to go kill a mob, like this guy. He's non-hostile. Those are sometimes the best to do. So you have to kill him with the bow to get the materials. Now the bow is definitely not my weapon of choice. And he gave me leather instead. Sometimes you can get leather. So you just have to go kill a couple of them. I don't believe it really matters too much on what you kill. So let's murder this one and see. Oh, okay. And another way to make it a little bit safer is, since you do have the nice little health bar right there, weaken them. Oh, don't take too much damage yourself. And okay, so we got some meat. And here's a good example, since I have taken some damage. You're going to want bandages. And there are 4 plant fibers to make. So let's just make a couple. I know I've drained out my plant fibers quite a bit. So then you just use one, and it heals over time. So it's not the best, but it's better than nothing. So then you just got to throw it right on here, cook it up, take it out, and is that the end of it? Yep, quest has been completed. So that is always good. And now our goal is to make a furnace. So you need to obtain some cobblestone, campfire, and some coal. So we already got a little bit of coal, and we're now going to go get some cobblestone. And we can just grab it right here. This should be cobblestone. So you can grab it right here. It takes a little bit of time to mine with this, so what you're going to want to do is improve your tools. And that's actually going to be coming up in just a little bit. But I'm going to grab probably, I don't know, about 10 of this to start with. And I may not have exactly enough coal once I grab this. And this is a hostile mob. So one of the other things is when you're cutting something. So, okay, it's been weakened. Let's use our bow to kill it and get the meat out of it. But when you're breaking something, it stays partially broken over time. So you can come back to it and it's a little more broken. It's always a helpful thing. And this button right here brings you back to the spaceship. So long as you're like above sea level or something, I'm not 100% sure. It does a lot of good. So we need a furnace. That's absolutely how you mash buttons and take a screenshot on accident. So we needed a campfire and 25 cobblestone. So we'll come back here once we have that. Alright, so I have gone ahead and got it. And I just picked up the furnace. Furnace? So I just picked up my previous campfire. Because why not? So you have your furnace. Your quest is now complete. Now you need to go get some armor. And this is absolutely one of the most important things. And with this, you can make better tools. You can make cobblestone tools, which I'm probably going to do, just to make getting the iron a little easier. So you need to make 2 iron bars to smelt the furnace. Oh, you smelt it in your furnace. So what I always like to do is stack things, because you have a limited amount of room and you can place things. So I can stack it right here, click it, and I can smelt things. But you can't smelt food, unfortunately. So once I have gathered enough materials, we'll come right back here and we'll start smelting and get down to the next part of our quest. But what I'd like to advise is go make yourself some cobblestone tools and everything like that, because it makes it a lot faster. The matter thing can do everything, but it's not a jack of all trades. I mean, no, it's not master of anything, but it can do everything. So also you're getting peckish. There's your little food meter, so you want to take your food and eat it. I'm not sure if you start to drain health down or not, but keep that hunger thing up. Just do it. So we'll be back once we have the materials necessary for creating some good things. Alrighty then, so we've come and we've gotten some iron. Oh, it's in our inventory. So it takes 2 to make 1. So you just do that a couple times. You can actually just walk away. It'll keep smelting. But if you leave entirely, I don't think it does too much good. So take it out. Get our... Yep, so forging ahead. Good job. Need a whole bunch of iron bars to craft an anvil. And then you're going to need an anvil. And this is the last quest that I've seen in the game. As of right now, it may come more later. But with this, you're going to need to make the distress beacon. And it says make sure you're ready for anything before it happens. So what I'm just going to show you is the quick crafting of some, so you can just see stone tools. Just need some more cobblestone. Make stone tools. They have a quicker area of effect. The pickaxe has a 3x3 and it mines faster than the matter converter, matter manipulator, I mean. So you're going to definitely want to do that. Beds will heal you up. Make some beds. It'll heal your health. That way you don't have to use bandages all the time. But besides that, just dig around. And one very important thing, try to leave as much as you can on the ship. You've got 64 slots right here. Use it. You can place other things. You can place shelves up to put chests. Because right here, and I had this problem, and fuel is coal and unrefined wood. That is not wood. Wood is right here. So each wood is 1 and coal is 2. But when you go here, you can set a home planet. If this is the home planet you do decide, you can always go set home. But I had a problem earlier where I left a whole bunch of better ores on a planet and had to go back. And because I recorded the video, I could go back. It doesn't just go back instantly. You'd need the coordinates. So if there is a planet you're going to set stuff on, set it as your home or write down those coordinates. Elsewise, you're going to be in big trouble. But this is pretty much the end of my tutorial here. just go explore planets. I was pretty lucky and had the iron right here. Collect as much coal and stuff for fuel as you can. Also, for torches, because I throw torches around everywhere. Get used to the combat. My best advice is, build a weapon that is two-handed, because there are weapons that's just a forward thrust outwards, and they just aren't as effective. But if you are going to go into the depths, bring yourself some torches or a flashlight, but it doesn't stay lit as long. And there are these little containers here, which have extra pixels in them. So we'll just get that. Did I get the... Yeah, I got the pixels. 6 pixels. Get as much plant fiber as possible. Collect as much coal as possible. And hopefully this video helps you out. It's just supposed to be for the very beginning of your game. But hopefully this will get you started. Just explore, get used to the game. Fall damage is inevitable. And also, be careful of the night. Enemies do get stronger at night. This video hasn't gotten too much better. Or, I mean, it hasn't gotten too much darker. At night, enemies get stronger. This is a level 1 planet. And right here, this is fantastic. That's a lot of ore. And a chest. So I now have a new weapon. You can test it out. Penetration, damage is pretty good. But that's okay. Right now, I'm just going to end this video, collect all this plant fiber. That was a lot of plant fiber. So hopefully you can get a planet like this. It's got some trees, some like massive amounts of plant fibers. And I hope you all enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, share it with other people who you think may need a tutorial on this game. And if you like my type of content, I do stream. I'm just going to murder this guy. I do stream pretty often, pretty much every day. So you can always go hit me up on Twitter or on... I can plant this? What did I have that I could plant? Anyway, so go hit me up on Twitter or on Facebook or on YouTube where this is. You can always go hit me up on Twitch with the stream. I am playing a lot of Starbound. So if you want to see more for a little bit later game, you can always go do that. But I'm going to end this video here before I die, foolishly. So make sure you get your med packs, your bandages, and everything you need to survive. And I will see you all in the next video of whatever I make.